Hello and welcome to the Joe Ligato Show. I'm your host, Dr. Joe Ligato, and today we're going to be talking about what the rest of the world, really Latin America in particular, is doing in regards to the genocide going on in Palestine. And really, I've been a bit shocked by how far Latin American countries are going in support of Palestine. And this should be particularly shameful for Muslim countries who are not supporting their fellow Islamic faith country of Palestine. And hopefully that will push them towards more action of sanctioning, refusing to trade oil with Israel, et cetera, et cetera. So let's look here. So countries that left Israel and almost severed relationships with it: Bolivia, Chile, Colombia. So they are removing their diplomats. In some cases, they are even going to more of an extreme than that. So 3 countries, and hopefully this will have a bit of a domino effect, not only amongst Latin American countries, but also Muslim countries, and really the multipolar bloc, anti-Zionist bloc that is forming. And so we see here that Sarah on Twitter is saying that Bolivia has now officially cut ties with Israel. The decision comes after former Bolivian President Evo Morales called on his country's government to cut ties with Israel and declared a terrorist state in light of the massacres it's committing in Gaza. So Evo Morales is still a very popular leader within Bolivia, and they are going all out to cut ties to make sure that they don't recognize Israel at all. And when I say not recognize, we see here that Bolivia's United Nations representative said the country no longer officially recognizes Israel. So they don't recognize them as an official country anymore, which I think is a bit of a huge deal, because before this conflict, I think people were, one, just not thinking about the Israeli-Palestine situation. But 2, I think if you really push them, they would say they want a 2-state solution. But we're actually now seeing some countries say, we don't even want a 2-state solution. We don't think this genocidal colonial country of Israel deserves the right to exist. And that is what Bolivia is saying now with its UN representative, where they are no longer officially recognizing the state of Israel. So Bolivia, after a complete severance of relations with Israel, declared at the UN its full support of Palestine, noting that recognition of Israel as a state is an intensification of the war in the region. The Bolivian ambassador added that a free Palestine is not only the aspiration of the Palestinian people, but also a matter of global justice. He declared, addressing our brothers and sisters in Palestine, I once again emphasize that you're not alone. Bolivia is with you, and the people of the whole world are with you. So really strong statement. I hope to see more of this from other powers of the world. And here we have something from a non-Latin American country that I think should also really galvanize Islamic countries to not support Israel anymore while it's genociding the Palestinian people. Because right now we do have documents, leaked documents, that show that Israel's entire plan, even before this crisis ended up happening on October 7th, was to push the Palestinian population into the Sinai and remove them from the equation in order to take over all of Gaza. But we see here that the 3 major trade unions in Belgium, comprising over 3 million members, announced that they will refuse to transport weapons by plane or sea going to Israel, citing the ongoing genocide in Palestine and calling out the hypocrisy of the Belgian government. So really good news out of Belgium that they are taking this stand in support of Palestine, and hopefully we could see more of these types of things from other countries, particularly the Islamic powers of the world. Anyways, shorter video for me. I thought it was good to just go over what are the non-Islamic powers doing to support Palestine right now. We have other videos that are going to come out around the same time about what are the various Islamic powers doing. I think I even broke it down based off of Shia versus Sunni, because the Shia powers are really starting to look like defenders of the Islamic faith and defenders of the oppressed people, a part of the resistance axis. We're still waiting on the Sunnis to come around to stronger sanctions against Israel in order to support the Palestinian people. So we will see in those videos what's going on in that regard. So if you found this video to be informative, please give us a thumbs up. It helps us in the algorithm. Please subscribe to our channels on YouTube and Rumble for more content. Please leave us a comment in the comment box below, questions, concerns, critiques you might have. And thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.